All right, here we go. Whoa. Our relationships are not this good. I just want to say.
Tried and tested.
I did nothing to deserve this. This right here, this is streamer luck. If you're gonna get angry about something, get angry about this. All right. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I'll own that one. The little trickle of like positive relationship pips, I'm not gonna, I won't acquiesce to that one, but that's just ridiculous. We rolled very well there.
Only resignation.
All right, I think we can get the creature den and the lair. The hoarders are wasted on us. So we can do that. That. We have rummagers, so we might get paid big time at the Oasis. All right. Well, I guess that's just the way it goes. Streamer background software doing work. Yeah.
Exhausted. Trust your instincts.
Because what I really needed was all relationships. You know, like there's no way I could have won this run without everybody having a positive relationship.
He struggles to decide what is real, holding back fits of laughter and tears.
So the Dark Lanthorn would have been good, obviously, but we are broke in nearly every respect. We're getting a hoarder after the lair. So I'm not gonna go crazy here. I don't think there's anything we really... I mean, the caltrops will help with the general. Fine. I'll get those. And we are straight up going right into the general now. So let's see. Blinds aren't really that useful against the general. So we'll grab that. Swap those in there. All right.
Let nothing bar your path.
Last game of DD2 I played, option to steal off of the hoarder one day. Oh, wait, hold on. I read two different things there. All of my relationships gave serious negatives when they used their primary abilities, so you rage quit. Okay. And then praying for the grave robber option to steal from the hoarder. I love that idea, Sino. That was amazing, though. I was reading Question's message, and your message popped up, and I just, like, my eyes just continued along and started reading your message. It was the stuff of nightmares. Let's see.
And his loyal lumbering guard.
We're a fast team, that's for sure.
Early results are encouraging.
So, okay, we just got missed, and that's what gave us the buff. We just got missed again. That's what gave us the buff. So it's that is not clearly stated in the in the stuff. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that, which gives us more dodge, but moves us into the aggressive stance. It ignores armor, so I think that was probably the correct. But yeah, that's very ambiguously worded. And then we get hit, and it all goes away. Fantastic. And that didn't remove... Okay, the resist was from something else. Okay. Yeah, so you're gambling on how long a string of dodges you can go through, is basically my understanding. We're just going to take the volley. I don't think there's any way we get around it. Yeah, 5 to 9 doesn't get that guy killed, so I think we just do that. We just show him the papers. We rock the back line, though. Yeah, that was unavoidable. Well, I mean, unavoidable is a little strong, but would have been difficult too. I never played Papers, Please, but I certainly have heard good things. Okay, so now we're going to invert our stance while doing some damage. Lancia. Okay, you're roasted. That was unnecessary, but I want to slow roll things just a tiny bit. Whoa! How you doing, buddy? Nice schmoves. But yeah, I'm gonna slow down a little bit here because I'd like to get a deathless before we finish our fun times. Okay, same Papers, Please for that one.
Steady yourself.
All right, well, now we know what happens when you crit every time. Let's see. Now this is. I want to use Deathless here, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this guy in the ground, so he will die on his turn. Hey, Tiny! How's it going? Alright, guess we just fish for a crit.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of...
Okay, no Reverberating Redoubt is lame sauce. I think we still want the war medals, though. We got the Trinket Price trophy, so... everything's coming up Millhouse, but let's see what we can do here.
He has retreated, undying. Into a dream.
Warm at home is the best way to be sick. That is my my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. See, no streamer luck. All right, let's see. We'll just do. Was a weak sauce hit for sure. Okay. Our 2 fastest people got hit with it, so we are going to undo both. Especially since we're fast. Okay, that's an okay place for soil to stir.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
So this is a little tricky. Because I don't really want to move forward here. I guess it's not that big a deal. We do lose Zealous as a way to push back, but I don't think we're going to need that many growth pushbacks. Oh yeah, she ran out of taunts. I was like, what happened? Now the slow people have gone, So this time... Okay, so we're playing a dangerous game here. But we are gonna... Ooh, hello. We're gonna let the growth go another round, because the people that are getting locked up we're gonna have options to push it back. So we avoid Walking Dead for one more round here. See, so that's fine. So now we're gonna go ham bone. We're gonna push back all the growth. So right now she's only at plus 20% damage. So we should push back the growth. And then we're gonna disengage. So we're getting ready for that big flechette or whatever. We did put her in the position to be in the danger zone, but I think that's okay. All right, this worked out perfectly. We don't get the heal on our flagellant, but we get everyone out. Wrong stance. Yeah, the stance didn't quite work out. Oh, we can do the heal here. Yeah, let's just get you healed up a little bit. Oh, come on. Game. Why you gotta be like that? Still hitting pretty hard. I think it's still worth doing. We're gonna have Deathless for the healing. And then we can use Zealous to push back again. Zealous has an execute on it? Yeah, the damage was okay, but... So the thing is what just happened in that fight, right? This is the first fight where we've really had the opportunity for that to work or not work, as the case may be. And... So our... Like, what we did there, right? We did a meditation... into a feint, into another meditation, into a disengage, into a flesh. I don't know. Someday I'll figure out how to actually pronounce that. But so what we need to do, though, I think, is we need to do a meditation into a disengage, into a feint, into a flesh. I think that's the order, because then the disengage will set up the defensive token, and then we can invert it, and then we do this for the big hit. But I mean, either way, it was a solid general. We did okay. We're a little too broke still, unless we find a few baubles along the way. We're not gonna get the opportunity to buy anything too impactful from the hoarder. Come on. I'm hitting all the road debris. Give me the goods. No goods were given. No. Yeah, still 57. Greater Sharpness Charm feels pretty good. We'll definitely pick that up. At only a cost of 50, it's a bargain. Then with 42... The whiskey barrel is like, eh. I have very bad luck with whiskey barrels. Not that anyone would believe me. I think the Greek fire is good for business. The adrenaline tonics, we're already floating 2 of those, so I won't bother with that. All right, we'll just call it. We'll call it there, and then we do have trinkets to dole out. So let's get this going. So. Steal some tokens on you. I think the speed on you and the hit points have been pretty unremarkable. If anyone benefits from grog here, though, it's you, and then we'll put pallet there. All right. We'll do that. Hello, Omni. I'm going to call you Omni Raider, unless you have a better recommendation. This was an ambush and no one moved. All right, so I think we still meditate. Oni, you got it. Welcome, Oni. Glad to have you here. I'm doing well. I mean, anytime I'm playing Darkest Dungeon, I'm a happy camper. And anytime I get to Holy Lance things, I'm especially happy. One off. What an absolute disgrace. Okay, so now what we're going to do is now I'm going to disengage.
Mistimed.
Which did not stack that up, but we did get a damage bonus for it.
A righteous action.
Just fishing for crits here. Nothing else of interest.
One less obstacle in our path.
We'll slap it with a more. Oh, the original Darkest Dungeon 1, Oni, is one of the greatest of all times. So I'm slow playing this because I'm going to do that, which is going to put us in offensive stance with lots of tokens. Yep. I do this for the healing because that gets us our maximum pain stacks. And then I'm dragging my feet as hard as I can in hopes of actually getting a decent hit off of her. But the problem is, by doing it this way, she gets stealth so early, she doesn't get any value. I mean, it's still a 36-point crit, so it's still good, but she's missing out on a bunch of her intrepid stacks by stealthing too early in the round. Yeah, Oni, you're in for a real treat. The original Darkest Dungeon is still, in my opinion, one of the greatest games of all time. One of the games that I put the most hours into. Yeah, I need to look at the Steam sales. I need some recommendations from folks on what the goods are. We either get a stress heal and a bit of torch, or we get nothing out of this. All right, I was hoping we'd get Rummager to proc on our duelist. She does still have Rummager, right? Yep, Breacher, Rummager, Sneaky. Let's see. Okay, so now we got options, but it seems to me that... What are we rocking on Mastery? A whopping 1 Mastery, all right. Hotline Miami. Special Edition for $4. I've heard good things about Hotline Miami. I don't know of it. We've also, just as a random side note, we haven't seen the Warlord since we killed him the first time. So we'll do that. I really like that graphic as a side note. I think we go after Senor Ruins Everything. All right. He lives up to his name, it seems. Oh, wow. Is the original Darkest Dungeon only $4 right now? Or wait, I thought you said it was with the DLC for $15. Got it. Okay, nice. Ugh. Protect the Child is lame. Yes, I think we're better off. I think we're better off fainting. I don't think that was the correct plan. Sure. I didn't want you to respect my taunt anyways. See if I care. We're doing a pretty good job stress healing here. Whew. Sneezies, excuse me. Let's pull some stress this way. Thank you. That was unexpected. Lame. The tokens, they do nothing. Well, at least he didn't howl a second time, I guess.
A simple kindness.
A simple kindness. Alright, everybody's dead. Anything left to do here? Not really. Alright, I'll have to take a look at Hotline Miami, Oni. I don't know much about it. It's a lot of the games that I play on stream I have watched others stream previously, but Hotline Miami has not been on my radar. But I know that people really enjoy it. Party hard. That for whatever reason, as soon as you said that, I immediately thought of the Ninja Turtles, but I doubt that's what I doubt that has anything to do with anything. Let's see. All right, you can take that. Oh joy. So start off with a meditate. I'm not sure I'm doing this right still. In fact, I'm relatively sure I'm not, but all right, they're both dead. So it's time to get to work on this dude. We don't have great combo consumption. Well, that was extremely cool and very 75%. War Tales and the Pirates DLC. And you get to ride a boat, so that's pretty cool. Wait, which one are we talking about here? Is it War Tales? Is the one that has a piratey DLC? I think War Tales is in my my live stream list. Let's see. So we haven't gotten basically anything out of you. So I guess we'll do that. This guy's invariably about to put up his riposte, which is going to be especially annoying. Good hit. Okay. He decides not to. War Tales seems like a good game for this channel. Seems to suit your types of games. Andre, thank you for the tip. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I want to see if it's in my game suggestions. We'll do that, and then War Tales. It is not in my Discord game voting. I'm surprised. Usually the community is ahead of things, which I guess is a good opportunity to remind everyone that the best place to recommend games is in the Discord. I'll just shamelessly plug that for a moment. Party Hard 1 is a 2D pixel art game where you play an ex-serial killer trying to live a peaceful life, but something triggers you to get back into action, all because of an annoying party. You go on a killing spree.
We must keep moving.
Interesting. That does sound like an interesting game, Oni.
The worst kind of parasite.
I mean, my brain is always like a little overfull. It's hard for me to remember things, but I will try to remember that for next time. All right, them defending each other is certainly better than the alternative. It's not a bad heal, I will say. Why do I ever assume that a dodge is going to work? Okay. I will say Zeal's putting some work in. $14.28 is definitely a kill.
They falter, so press your advance.
I mean, that is one of the things that is always so enjoyable is, let's see, what are you doing now? Okay, so we could invert your stance to get you prepped for action. I'm trying to delay to get to a rallying cry here. I mean, there are a lot of amazing mobile games too. Let's see. Give you some doves. Lovely. I just wanted to see the big number. We should have delayed that and gotten a full turn in. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, Oni. I will definitely check it out. Like I said, I will try to remember, but over the course of stream, we often talk about a lot of games. I try to keep some in the back of my head, but the game suggestions forum on my Discord is the absolute best place. I have a section where you can post a link to a Steam game, and it'll get added to the list, and then people can vote on them, which is the best way to remind me of a game. But short of that, I will try to remember. I don't like to push the discard too hard. It's just it's an easy way for me. Also, when does the Steam sale end? Because that's the other thing that I need to keep in mind. This is going to be a ton of stress. But, well, okay. Actually, that worked out quite nicely. January 4th? Okay. Because I will be getting on a plane tomorrow for the second half of my winter festivities. So I will probably not pick up any games until after the new year, but that's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, January 4th, cool. So I have a little bit of time. We have a little bit of time.
Mistimed as directed.
I think we just... Oh, you're blinded. That was pretty not ideal, if I'm being honest. We'll still get the kill on this guy, so he won't get to act, but... I didn't need that turn to definitely stress heal. The stress is just stacking up because I keep missing. Let's see, so... Now we do that. So we don't want to be putting taunts on our flagellant.
Yourself.
Just because it means less chances for dodges here, or we could lose our whole damage bonus.
By accumulation.
Well, that was lame. Great heal out of you. So the big problem we're gonna have here. Oh, very cool.
Cooperation is the key. Malaise, measured and steady.
I guess we're not gonna have more next turn, which is kind of suboptimal. See, I want to keep her back for a minute. Now, does meditate switch stances? It doesn't. So we can meditate to get some riposte tokens. So I'm doing this because we might as well get a turn out of the Crusader before we press on. But this is not... None of this is ideal. See, so like we're potentially... Yeah, this is no... This is no good. Just trying to avoid this guy getting to chow down too hard. Awesome. Thank you, Oni. Thank you. And after you post them, make sure you react to them, because that is how the voting system works. But yeah, welcome aboard. All right, so now. Okay, so that is. I mean, it's a big number. It's not knocking anybody's socks off. Let's. Shouldn't have probably used that. Yeah, the stress that we get from the Raven's totem is kind of annoying there.
Bafflement and vexation.
And also our friend here is a little bit in rough shape because and she's not going to be able to. Not ideal. All right, dodging most things there was okay. Let's see. Okay, no dodges there. Feels good. Let's see. I think... Yeah, Holy Lance is pretty awesome. I certainly like it.
An interminable conflict.
Tiny little pistol.
Mistimed.
Probably should have endured there, but... So if I had killed this guy, we would have been out of luck. This guy's gonna die anyways, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, so far slight struggles in figuring out how to make the Intrepid work. She's not bad. Like, we're doing okay, but this particular one, I'm not seeing the Matrix quite yet. 2 mastery out of that event is good, though.
The loathing abates.
All right, so it is ambush no matter what. That's fine though. I don't think the ambush is going to be too devastating.
Mind your wheels. They have nothing left to give.
And yeah, obviously if we had fully repaired at the Wainwright last time, we wouldn't be in this mess to begin with, but I don't think there's any way we're getting a wheel back at this fight, so I mean, all things being equal, I'll take the crit. The crit will only be on Zeal. You don't get a crit on everybody, which is a shame. Where did you get blind? Like, actually, where did you get blind? That's weird. Three for 7. Not bad.
Early results
But yeah, I'm a little confused where that blind came from on Illustrious. %75% is less than I need it to be.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
What I wouldn't give for a divine comfort right about now. Everybody just needs a little bit of topping off.
Bravo!
Do that just so I can get smites going. We'll get some healing on our flagellant. Well, that is not going to be the right direction, but that's okay. Do we still have Iron Constitution? I should know this, but is Iron Constitution better than Tough? What is the modifier for Tough? Let's see. So if you go up by 14, that will put you at 38. Then you will go down by 3, which will put you at 35, which is exactly half, which prevents Deathless. So, oh, I moved you forward, so now you can't heal at all. Well, that's the worst case scenario of all worst case scenarios. All right. I'm delaying a little bit here, and we don't have a lot of torch to make that a good plan. I'm gonna do the big heal here and then just kill him, because otherwise we may get an ambush regardless. Sitting at 18 torch is not the place to be. But oh, thought we might have had a death fight there. There's a weird hitch.
Let it die.
I don't think calibrating sensor is what we need. Let's see. Left path is slightly better. We get the ambush slightly earlier, which I don't think is the end of the world. I guess getting a little bit of regen might have been good, but... I was expecting double ghoul, so...
Quickly, repair the damage and be off.
Yes, yeah, it plays much quicker. The first one is a long campaign, and the second one is much less so. Come on with these.
Stumbling and stupefied. Early results are encouraging. Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
That's 3 25s in a row, by the way. I'm not bitter, I'm just observing.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Well, there's a 50-50.
A steady subtraction, an invariable
This is dangerous, though.
result.
Ooh. There's a bit of danger. Because we're stacking up the damage taken quite a bit. Now this should give us dodge, right? Yeah, this gives us dodge, puts us in offense mode. Things are under control. Ish. Get her off the front line for the moment. Yes, that is... His lore is that he is a zombie. For sure. I think we can... We can afford to do a bit more healing here, potentially. Actually, is everybody slightly above half? It looks like they are. Maybe we can't do any more healing. Yeah. Lame. Yeah, so the flagellant from the first game was very so they're basically like they torture themselves is kind of the lore of it. All right, I think we just get out. But they torture themselves, and so the story is that he was very bleed focused in the first game, and then in the second game he kind of like completely defied death and has become this kind of like this poisonous monster type of thing. Yeah, essentially like poisoned himself to the point where he defied death. And so actually the lore of the second game is that he is actively being hunted by death, which is also interesting. Ooh. I mean, it's a lot of crit tokens. Well, that makes the double crit token slightly less impressive. I'll just start with an Inspiring Cry. Let's just get things cleaned up a little bit. Well, he becomes hunted by death, and he definitely can die. But yeah, it's a very interesting little bit of lore. So we're gonna focus down this guy in the 2 rank here. We can save this crit token. I'm just gonna do this so that we have a little bit more control. Holy Lance has execution too. There's some very interesting execution dynamics with the Crusader, I will say. Good job, team.
Measured and steady.
So that should be a nice big heal. There we go. Hey, Tenebrae, how goes it? Pick up a mastery. The bleed charm is not of unparalleled power. The rumors are greatly exaggerated on that front. All right, but we're doing a pretty good job. I do like the backline moving forward Crusader. I think it's a very nice design and dynamic. I do also always like a Warlock, but... With 7, this is unlikely to kill. Yeah, 1 off, but that's okay. We finish it with Holy Lance, which looks so good.
Well done.
Nice hit. There goes all our goodies.
impediment, cleared with impunity.
If you have some shufflers in the party, a Burning Lance Crusader just shines. Yeah, it certainly seems that way. This team has been interesting though. I'm not angry at it. I don't think it's top tier. It has good healing and good recovery.
Down these nightmares.
It's always a little sad to run a flagellant without a plague doctor, because that blight synergy is just, it remains so good. Get there, get there, get there, get there. All right, we got there. So no cultist ambush for us. Yeah, it's been doing okay. I'm not angry at it. So this is going to do 2 to 3 plus 3 burn. We need a small toy for the Crusader, I think. So let's see. 3 plus 2 to 3 plus 3. All right, I think we can do it this way. I think. Oh, unless we get the resist. All right, well, we take a bit of stress. Potentially. Unpleasant. All right, him getting the big regen pop is slightly annoying. Someone else will take out. We got lots of backline options. Be gone.
Results are encouraging.
Just because we're blinded, I guess I'll do that. A little spooky. Where are those? Where are, we're getting regularly... I think we'll do that. That was a nice... I love the way those two animations kind of played on each other. Good hit. Good hit. I'm an inspiring cry because I think the fight is pretty close to over, and I would rather... Extremely lame. Rather get a little bit of stress healing there. Yeah, it takes forever to get into aggressive stance. Dude's dead. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go out with a Holy Lance. Looks better.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Per negative token, meh. That just... The only thing that, what is that one called? I always forget the name. Selfish motivation is just like, every time you get a bunch of tokens, it's like, here's a blind token. You won't be able to use your stuff. Thanks, game. We are loaded for freaking bear, though, I will say. Our coffers are full, and the boss we are heading towards is not particularly scary. Food we're not super rich with. I'll get rid of the stitching kit. Yeah, but even then, Cruel Intent is better for the Leper Tenebrae, right? Like, if I'm building a leper, that's what I'm looking for. Ooh, Unyielding on Zeal.
It is safe here.
Chatterbox and Selfish are unpleasant. Not terrible.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Let's see. Another Feast feels pretty good. Okay. There's some good stuff in here. And we have decent cash flow. Trinket-wise, though, the value of the Nightmare's End is
the means of mastery.
Approaching 0. We needed that last time.
For a time at least.
All right, let's see. We got one more food. And let's just dole out our foods. We'll come back to that.
Spend what you can.
Get that, get the smoke bombs, because you always do. We'll take the meditative totem to try and clean somebody up. I think the calming incense is fine too, but I guess we won't need it because we're going to get... Who has the worst negative? Nervous and selfish are both pretty annoying. Mellophobic, I think, is the one I'm gonna gun for. All right, we got braggart instead. C'est la vie. Okay, any good breakpoints here? We got that 2 off. T-Hunter and Sahar. Alright, we need one more there. There'll definitely be some more whiskey flasks. So we'll grab another one of those. I'm going to roll the dice on some dartboards just because we have cash flow. Who did I just push up? T-Hunter and Sahar. There we go. Get them. And then for crit, I think we grab you two. Okay, break even is fine. 6 mastery is going to be basically all I think we need. That's decent, but we don't necessarily need it. We're going to be using Smite in the final fight, so I'll grab it. We could probably went with Reap instead. And then we could get Coup, but I think Binding Shadows is the better take.
All roads lead to the mountain, but only one leads beyond.
There we go. We do that, and then anything else we can get here. Poetry's free relationship. We don't need our cash at all. So grab the whiskey flask.
On the road to damnation.
Grab the knotted ropes. Grab the blasphemer's idols, and we have more adrenaline tonic than we're going to be able to use. Actually, I'm going to grab the 2 clarifying poultices after we use up this stuff. Let's see. Who are our damage dealers? Like you two and you two. Any one-offs? Yeah, we got a one-off here. We got a one-off here. I'll do Zealand and Lustrous. There we go. And then... Who the heck is Devout? Okay, so you can't take one. I wasn't going to give you one anyways. So how do we do? 12 speed, 6 speed. Okay. We're good on speed. We have more smoke bombs than sense. Okay. Save this for the final boss. All right, I think we're good.